Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is the third bike check video for that bike, which was one of the very first MIELEC track bike that I had built and assembled, and I've been riding that frame for more than 35,000 kilometers, and it's still great to ride, hasn't moved, super stiff. So let's get into it. This is, I think, the final version of it. Like, right? I don't think I'm gonna change anything else, but there was quite a few changes compared to the second version. So let's get into it. You might notice that the crankset is still the same, Dura Ace, the classic track, really crankset, one of the best. Even though it's an Octolink, still great stuff. The rims are the same, the spokes are the same, but a lot of other things have changed. All right. The first thing I'd like to talk about is that on that one, just like with the Scream Magnum 2.0, I've moved to a narrower road 11-speed road chain, thanks to the Capstein that you can see there, track chain ring, but this is a narrower version of it, so that allows you to put like narrower 11-speed road chain. So the teeth basically are narrower than your classic 1/8 track chain. This one is an 11-speed, so that's 11/128th. I don't even know what that means, but this is basically the 11-speed chain. This one is the Dura Ace 11-speed chain, because according to zero friction tests and other chain tests, this is the fastest 11-speed chain. So yeah, and it goes well with the bike. It's silver, but yeah, that's the Dura Ace 11-speed chain, which is supposed to be one of the fastest, the fastest 11-speed road chain. I've put some synergetic lube all over it in every every pin, drop by drop. You put the Silca synergetic lube, because it's just the best wet lube there is, and it's really great, and it's been working fantastic. So right, that's the Dura Ace, still the same. I just put the bottom bracket, I put the best, lightest version, because I had the sealed version, and this is, well, I'm not gonna go into too much details for that, but yeah, it's a tiny bit lighter. The pedals that you can see there, they're not power meter pedals anymore. These are the Lucchio Blade TI. Wow, baby. And why? Because I've recently put the Stages power meter on the left crank arm, because it was on sale. So I said, you can see there the Stages logo. So I said, yeah, let's fucking do this, because it's I think it's 30 grams, something like that, and so it's the lightest power meter you can get, I think, and it's just, of course, it's one-sided. It's just for the left crank arm, but hey, that's all I need, man. It's fine, and so I like it that way. So right, so the crankset, the pedals, the power meter, the new chain, and so yeah, because it's an 11-speed chain, you also need in the back specific thinner cog, and this is the Capstein as well, 13 teeth Capstein for 11-speed chain, and this is 52 in the front, so you got 52/13, which is what I need for the fastback, and that brings me to this track hubs, which is new. It's the not very famous, and I don't know why, because it's great track hubs from Veloci. This is the Roll, maybe you can see there, Veloci Roll CE track hubs, and they're both, well, gloss black, but they exist in silver, and they even made like crazy colors like pink and orange and blue and anodized, and that track hub, these two track hubs, they actually weigh something like 270 grams. So that's super light for track hubs. These probably are among the lightest, if not the lightest track hubs there are. I mean, for 270 grams, even for road hubs, this is light, but for track hubs, this is insane. and they are extremely reliable. I've been using these on 2 of my track bikes and had 0 issues with these. So Roll CE, Veloci Roll CE track hubs, they're the bomb. Super light track hubs, reliable, extremely good quality, anodized aluminum, CNC, blah blah blah. This is still the Sapim CX-Ray spokes, attached to 60 mil rims. Those ones are actually 27 wide, which is not the widest, but still okay. I like the U-shape they have. They have a really nice U-shape, and I think there are 19 internal. That's why the GP5000 that you can see there in 28, they actually measure more like 27 and a half, not exactly 28, especially those ones that are brand new. I just put them like yesterday, and I just, so they are brand new GP5000, and they measure actually 27 and a half, not even 28, which is good actually for aerodynamics, because, you know, there's a nice continuation. Pretty much respecting the 105% rule that the tire cannot be wider than the rim. And now, oh yes, by the way, before I forget, in there you have the TPU tubes from AliExpress, the Think Rider ones that weigh like 28 grams. They're orange inside, but yeah, 20, and this is 85 mil valve, because, well, it's 60, so I need more than just 65, so that's 85. And the Think Rider 28 grams inner TPU inner tubes are great. They're light and they're very affordable. Like something you can get these for like €4 a piece. I mean, that's a steal. Okay, so that's it for the wheels and the tires and the tubes. Now we move on to another things I've changed, which is the handlebars. This is an Aero carbon Aero bars, and previously I had aluminum round classic bars, and these ones are Aero, as you can see. Okay, and they're also like narrower, because I think there are 42 centimeters in the drops, but there's a 3-degree flare, so I think they measure something like 39 centimeters, maybe 40, I think 39 up there. I wish it was 38, but I think it's 39, but still, for that bike, which is, by the way, a size 57, which is too much, but I don't know, I've been riding that one in 57 for years now, for 5 years, and I feel good on it and don't know what to tell you, even though it's a 57. Maybe it's because it's a low profile, which makes the head tube part like not too high, I don't know. But yeah, it feels great. I mean, so that's a 57, and 47, sorry. And for that, maybe I think 40 centimeter wide bars is okay. But this is like much lighter, of course, than the previous aluminum bars. These are like 220 grams. They are the OG Kevin brand from AliExpress. That brand is actually a very serious and very reliable carbon parts brand that make like seat posts and handlebars and Aero and everything. A lot of carbon components, really reliable and good quality. And what I like now about this combination is that with the still have the NV stem 110, and I love the combination with the NV computer mount. And it looks so sick, man, with how, you know, it's Aero as shit, and I really love how clean it is, and also the fact that it's black and silver goes well with the rest of the bike. And I mean, look at this, how clean this is. So yeah, because I previously on the round handlebars, I had like the spur cycle bell, took it off for weight saving, and Aero gains like to the max, saving like 0.5 watts everywhere I could. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. It looks so clean. This is the Physique bar tape, which is really good, 2.7 mil thick, and but it has a good grip and looks great. And I put this myself, so I'm proud of it. And the final thing is yeah, the seat post and the saddle. Okay, right. If you remember, I had the matching Envy carbon seat post, which had a setback of I think 20 degrees, I don't know, and it was a bit too high because I wanted the logo, the Envy logo. I wanted the Envy logo to show, so I had to, because it's a 47, because it's a 57, yeah, 57 frame. The saddle was like just too high, and I couldn't put it down because of the logo would just be cut in the middle, which would look ridiculous. So eventually, I decided to put that carbon and seat post, which I also have on this cream Magnum 2.0, which is the Elite one, because that one weighs like 135 grams, that carbon saddle. No, carbon seat post, sorry, and this is crazy light. It has two titanium bolts, as you can see. Adjustment is very easy, and this is really reliable and super light, and it costs like nothing. It's something like 40 euros, even less than 40 euros, and you get like a super light, good quality carbon seat post. This is just insane. And I've put it with another fantastic carbon little thingy from AliExpress. This full carbon saddle weighs 80 grams, has a massive cutout, it's short fit. Look at it. Yeah, I think it basically copies the San Marco short nose saddle, and so it's 80 grams, and it's just, again, like 30 bucks, which is just crazy. So the combination of that seat post and that saddle, the two together, they actually weigh, if I remember well, something like 230 grams, which is so light for a saddle plus a seat post. And normally to get that weight, you would have to buy like super expensive, like exotic carbon parts, like from the Remo and brands like that. But no, or you can just do this buying quality light stuff from AliExpress, and you get like 230 grams for this combination for just like 60 bucks. I promise, this is insane. Been riding with the two together for a while now on the other bike and had zero issue. I just put that seat post in that saddle today, and I rode 3 hours and had no problem, didn't move, no discomfort. It actually feels great. I don't know what to tell you. This is like a miracle. So yeah, I think that brings us to the end. Oh yeah, and of course, now the bike weighs 6.5 kilos. And bear in mind that, 6.5 without the pedals. And if I mean, this is like 27 grams, and then the computer mount is, I think, 40 grams. So yeah, but if the bike without the pedals, but with the power meter on the left crank arms, if you remember at the beginning, so 6.5 for this. And I'm like so happy with this. Thanks to the lighter hubs, thanks to the lighter 11-speed chain, which is lighter, and of course thanks to the super light combination of the seat post and the saddle, and also the carbon Aero bars. So like 6.5 is amazing for that one, and it's never been that good and feels so good to ride. And yeah, of course, with the TPU inner tubes like that just weigh 28 grams each. The combination of all of that, it allows you to get down to 6.5 for an aluminum frame, which is super heavy, especially with the triple triangle, which looks so badass, to be honest, but it adds a bit more weight. And this is a grade 7 aluminum, like 7005 aluminum, which is super stiff, but it's heavier than the grade 6 aluminum. So, but it's stiff, so yeah, but still for a heavy, in a way, aluminum frame, being able to go down to 6.5 is just a dream. And that bike feels so good, man. I've been riding 35,000 kilometers on it, and I still want to ride it, and I'm going to ride it many, many more kilometers, and it looks amazing. I love it so much. This is one of my favorite bikes. And the joke is that, except the most expensive thing on the bike is the crankset, but all the rest is just components assembled together, and a lot of them come from China, but good quality sellers. And so yeah, the result is just, I love it. Yeah, there's nothing else I can say. Boy, I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be a short video, but it's a long one. I don't think anyone's watching or listening at the moment. That doesn't matter. I just love doing videos and bike check videos of my bikes that I love so much. So that was the third and maybe final version of the MIELEC Triple Triangle Lo-Pro with upgraded to the max. Well, see you in the next one.